Hello people of the internet, Gulala here, and today I would like to do something a little bit different. Give you some of my thoughts on a subject that's been floating on my mind for a while. In our current society, we are being more than ever overwhelmed by publicity that seeks to fuel our desires so that we end up mostly throwing our money and sometimes even throw our lives. We are also implicitly forced to look up to a certain type of human role. I'm talking about symmetrical human beings with perfect skin who lack any flaws, own mansions, and they're just simply brilliant. That makes me puke, but anyway. It makes us want to become them, and obviously that makes us feel bad because you can't make a person become a completely different one. We are who we are, and the funny thing is that not only companies promote it, but that other people encourage it and they end up judging you by those standards. These things, coupled with some more, are present in our everyday lives, and I can't help but feel drowned in all of this. I could even say numbed. We end up not being allowed to feel, to really speak our mind, to extend our ethereal tentacles and connect with everyone. I feel like society tries daily to subdue me and induce me into a state of constant lethargy, powerlessness. It seems as I would be only considered a member of it if I shared the same interests and partook in the same routines as the rest. This numbness is like a water tank that smothers our emotions, and in order to feel truly something, to be able to reach the surface and breathe for a bit, we have to experience a really intense feeling. It can be from fear of losing your job or helping someone through a hard moment in their life. Then, minutes later, only to go back into the water tank again. Emotions have been neglected enormously during these last decades of human civilization. I believe the focus on the technology advancements that we have achieved so quickly has made us leave other subjects that are essential to our well-being unattended. And even worse, we have tried to patch up those holes with even more technology as if it was going to solve our problems. Don't get me wrong, logic is extremely important to us. It gives us order, rules to abide by or with. It organizes our thoughts and helps us stay mentally healthy. In a way, we can say that logic keeps us alive. How many times have we ever been saved from a bad decision by having reflected thoroughly the pros and cons and not letting ourselves be controlled by our emotions? Logic is to be thanked a lot. However, we are not just state-of-the-art German clocks. We also have some chaos in ourselves, spontaneity, boldness, creativeness, and we feel the need to let it flow and have other people accept it. Where logic keeps us safe and sound, emotions make us feel alive, that we have a purpose, that we are truly connected to the flame of our soul. It is a feeling that is very difficult to forget and that we seek constantly. All the decisions that I chose to make based on my emotions led me always to something unexpected, and some of them opened a new window that changed who I were at the time. The risk of following emotions is a double-edged sword, but it is indeed a risk worth taking because the payoff can be life-changing sometimes. Now, having said all this, I believe we should pay equal attention to both sides, as there needs to be a balance between them. There are things that emotions cannot handle on their own, and logic must step in and help. The same goes the other way around. But we should never abandon one of them, because I believe they keep themselves on check. Should we rely more on one of them instead of maintaining a balance, or should we focus more on other things that I haven't mentioned? On a side note, there's a bonus question I would like you to answer. Can you tell me a story in which you overcame some obstacle by using emotion, logic, or both? Feel free to leave your opinion below, as I think that if we share our stories together, we will certainly improve as human beings and become better versions of ourselves. See you guys on the next video, and remember, it doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. You're always welcome here.